Hi, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kaylin. Today we will be focusing on your neck and your shoulders, kind of releasing any tension or anything built up from sitting or looking at a screen for too long. So we'll start in a seated position. You can do this on the floor like me, or you could be in a chair. You could just be somewhere where you're comfortable. But try to find a spot where you can find a long spine, so you're sitting up super tall. If you have a block and would like to sit on top of your block for this, feel free to add in a block just to lengthen up the spine. With that being said, we will get started. So, once you're in your seat, I want you to take your hands to your lap, either the thighs or the knees, the lap, somewhere where you can rest them down. Give your shoulders like a little squeeze up to the ears and then roll them down your back. And you're gonna take that a few times, kind of just massaging through your neck, releasing your traps. Kind of soften your elbows, relax your jaw so you're not doing any of these stretches through the face. Take it 2 more times. If you're moving your ribs and your chest, that's okay. And then reverse your circle. Take it forward and over. Same idea. You can kind of arch your back, lift up, lower down. And then lower your shoulders all the way down your back. Lift it from the crown of your head. Tuck your chin into the chest now. Keep the spine long. Take the right ear over to the right shoulder so you start to loosen up this one side. Chin comes back into your chest. You're just swaying it over to the other side. And then I want you to do that a few times. So if you need to move a little slower, a little faster, just to release where you feel it, feel free to go your speed. And then the next time your right ear rolls over to the right shoulder, you're going to pause and hold this. Take your right hand, reach it over toward your left ear, roll the shoulders down, and then take your left fingertips off to the floor. If you're in a chair or sitting somewhere else, just kind of off to the side. And then relax the shoulder down from the ear. You're going to tilt the chin up toward the sky. And then chin to center, and then tilt your chin toward your collarbone, and then back to the side, and then do this a few times. So you should feel this stretch through the side of your neck, just the side, and then maybe the back of your neck on that left side. Do it a few more times. You're applying a little bit of pressure with that right hand. Keep the left arm long, and then pause when you're back. Open your mouth so you feel that whole stretch, and then close your mouth. Bring your chin all the way down into your center. Interlace your hands behind your head now. Elbows come to the face. You're just going to rock a bit side to side. And then when you're ready, and center, take your hands to your shoulders and you're going to make your big circles with your elbows now. Kind of like what we started, just a little bit bigger. Exaggerate it. Reverse it. Go forward and over. Same idea. Awesome. And then you're going to take your hands down to the floor. If you're sitting cross-legged like I am, you're just going to switch the cross so it feels a little different. Sit up nice and tall again. And then bring your hands back to your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest. Roll the left ear to the left shoulder. We're just starting to the opposite side here. Chin to the chest. Take it up and over to the other side. Again, chin to chest, over to the left. And chin to chest, over to the right. And then let's pause on your left side here. Left ear, left shoulder. Kind of roll the shoulders down the back. Your left hand's going to sweep over toward the right ear, and your right fingertips are going to walk over to the side somewhere, lifting up a slight little bit of pressure into the palm. And then tilt the chin down to the collarbone, and then just to the ear, shoulder, and then lift it up a bit, a little tilt up. And then again, center, and then down to the chest, over to the shoulder, lift up. Let's take this one more round all the way down. Little center, lift up, pause here, do that same thing. Open your mouth, close your mouth. Chin to center, roll it back, interlace your hands behind your head. Take that slight little pressure to move side to side. And then release, sit up nice and tall. Hands are going to come back behind you. Feet are going to come out in front of you. Reverse your tabletop for this. So you're stretching out the front of the body, opening up through the chest, the arms, the whole front line. Take a big breath and lift up. Exhale, lower down. Awesome. You're going to take your legs around and over, come to finding your tabletop, hands and knees, all fours. You're gonna walk your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. On your inhale, reach your right arm up toward the sky. Take a little twist, reaching out of the fingertips, and then thread the right arm underneath your left arm. Right shoulder, right cheek can come down to the floor. You might walk your left arm forward, come up to the fingertips, and then peel that side open so you're gazing over to the right hand. Press down into the tops of the feet. Take a breath in. Take an exhale. Walk your left hand back by your face. Push down, reach your right arm back up toward the sky. And then release the right hand down to meet your left hand. Find tabletop hands and knees, all fours. Inhale, drop your belly, open up your heart, lift your chest, lift your chin. Exhale, round it out, press into palms, hollow lift and gaze under. Again, inhale, heart comes through, gaze up, open chest. Exhale, round it out. One more, inhale, heart comes through. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Reach your left arm up toward the sky, so just switching out sides. Thread the left arm underneath the right arm. Left shoulder, left cheek down to the floor. Again, hips stay on top of the knees. You might walk the right arm forward, come up to the fingertips, opening up that left side, breathing in and breathing out. Walk your right hand back by your face, push down, reach your left arm back up toward the sky. Both hands come down to the mat, tabletop, all fours. And then help yourself all the way down onto your belly. Find your Sphinx pose. So forearms are gonna walk out in front of you. Elbows underneath your shoulders. They can be a little closer to the body or a little bit wider. Roll those shoulders down and back and then open up from your chest and your collarbones. Chin can be neutral, jaw can kind of soften out. Take a breath in here. Take an exhale. One more in, one more out. From here, you're gonna take your left forearm, left hand over to the right. Right arm's gonna come off of your mat or just a little bit wider if you're not working on a mat. Roll your shoulders down and back and then take a little opening to that right arm. So it's like a mini little twist. You might see your right leg behind you. You'll definitely see your right shoulder. Breathe in here and breathe out. Inhale, come to center, just return to Sphinx pose, lifting up from your chest. And then the right arm's gonna walk over to the left arm. Your left fingertips are gonna tint off to the side. Roll the left shoulder down and it's that same little mini twist over to the left. You'll feel a little stretch of the low back, the front side, shoulders, and twist. Breathe in and breathe out. Return to Sphinx pose, both forearms down. Lift your heart up, open up the chest. Exhale, lower everything down, make a pillow with your arms. Bend the knees and then sway your legs out side to side. So just releasing that back there. And then slowly extend the legs back. You can relax your legs about hip distance apart. Keep your hands underneath your forehead, elbows wide. You're gonna pick the chest up. Squeeze in from the belly button, open up from your back, and then let your elbows stay wide. Ground your legs, breathe it in. Exhale, lower your chest down just to a hover. Again, inhale, lift your chest up, elbows wide. Relax behind your neck, your jaw, your chin. Exhale, lower. Two more. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, brings you down. Exhale, brings you down. Inhale, baby cobra, staying low, or maybe you lift middle sides, medium cobra. Elbows nice and tight, shoulders roll down, open up through your collarbones, open up through your chest, take a big breath in. Exhale, lower everything down. Make your pillow one more round here. Your legs are gonna stay hip distance apart. Zip the belly button and head can soften down, and then lift your legs off the floor. They don't have to touch, we're just kind of working that back side of the body, so you support your back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take one more in. Exhale, lower everything down. Fly your arms back by your sides, palms up toward the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift the chest, lift your legs. Everything kind of puts together. It's like you've got this circular motion of the body. Heart is open, energy out of your toes and your fingertips. Take one more breath in. Exhale, lower yourself down. You might sway the legs out side to side, just kind of releasing that back. Hands come back. Child's pose, hips and heels can meet. Toes together, knees can open as wide as your hips, a little bit wider. Let your hips ground down, head can be heavy, shoulders can soften. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, sink your hips a little bit further back toward the heels. Walk your arms out in front of you, bend the elbows, and bring your hands just behind your head into little prayer hands. You can crawl your elbows out a bit further so you get that nice stretch through both sides of the arm. Relax your back of your neck where your thumbs are. Your forehead can be on the floor resting. If you need a little pillow for underneath it or a block, you can always put your block here. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Release your arms from that prayer hand. Walk your hands back in towards your shin and your knees. Roll your body up. If this is too much to sit on your shins, just find a normal seat. Take last few little shrugs getting out of your back. Kind of soften everything here. And then we'll kind of finish together. Take a big breath in, reach up tall. Exhale, bring it down into your heart. All right, that is your shoulders and neck little stretch of the day. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video, subscribe, and there will be some more videos coming your way.